Hello. Okay. So I'm glad that you're around. Yeah, you're welcome to this momentous, epoch-making Zoom meeting. Let's talk sales. And our boss is already around, Sir Victory Markson, and he's here to upload everything on you. And it's just for free. Just for free. People pay thousands to hear this. They are just getting this free of charge. Yes. And Sir Victory Markson has been a mentor to me. He has helped me a lot. Where I am today is because of his words of wisdom. And I believe it will also affect you now as you take your time to listen, everything you have to say. So if you are there, just send, I am ready. If you are there, you are ready, just type on the chat box, I am ready, I am ready. I am ready. Let me know before I call on our guest speaker. If you are there with me, type on the chat box, I am ready.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
The point is to not deafen my house.
Please, if you are there, just mute yourself. Sir Victory, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, sir. And I believe our audience are ready for you, sir.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Are we ready to kick off?
Sir, I can hear you.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Okay, it's echoing.
That maybe that would just give me 1 minute to do something. No. I think you're
Huh?
okay. Yeah, I don't know, Gideon, Mr. Gideon, can you go for your mic again? I discovered, I think that's from your end. You had your two devices connected, and that's why it was echoing. Can you hear me clearly? Hello. Okay, guys, if you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. If you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. If you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. I'm waiting for you. Awesome, Adejare. Awesome. If you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Gideon, Mr. Gideon, please, can you still hear me? Let me confirm that. Awesome, great guys, great, great, great. So while we're waiting for Mr. Gideon from, I'll just wait for him, and once he permits that we go ahead, we're gonna go ahead. It's gonna be great tonight. If you have not shared this invite link with your friends, go do that right now. Tell them Good Victory is already live and is ready to give you offer. Tonight we're going to be talking about sales. We're going to be talking about sales extensively, right? Tonight is not a night you want to miss. Tonight is not even a night you want your enemies to miss. Tonight is going to be a great night where we talk about sales, and closing. Mr. Gideon, your mic.
Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
Okay, great. So I actually am waiting for your permission, and boom, I'm ready to go. I have 1 hour to do this, and let's see how what we do with the next 1 hour.
Okay, sir. Just we'll take up in 8:40. 8:40. This is 8:37. By 8:40, we'll kick off. So please, if you are there, you can send on your WhatsApp, go to your WhatsApp status and let people know about what is happening right now. Nobody should miss this opportunity. Nobody around you should miss it. But just do what you can do. Send on your status. We are live on Let's Talk Sales. Wherever you are, just go to your WhatsApp status or your Facebook. Just post something there. Let people know that something is already going on. Something great, something momentous, something life-changing that will 10x your business, whatever it is. So just do something now. We have 2 minutes left to go. Okay, we're starting in a moment. We're starting in a moment. So please, I hope you're with your pen and with your paper, because it's not something you can just digest off head. You must put down something, because at the end, we'll have time for question so that you can also air out your views. So please make sure that you're writing down something. I'm also with my pen and my paper. Yeah, my jotter rather. Okay, sir, this is 8:40. So you can write on, sir. Sir Victory?
Yes, thank you very much. Just to do a sound check quickly. If you can really go to the comments and type 111. A quick sound check. If you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. I'm waiting for you. If you can hear me clearly, go to the comments and type 111. Awesome. So, amazing. If you can see me, go to the comments and type 222. If you can see me, go to the comments quickly and type 222. If you can see me, go to the comments quickly and type 222. Tonight is going to be a very great night. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much, Gideon, for the opportunity to do this. Tonight, we're going to talk about sales, and I'm just going to be using the time I have to do this. Let's quickly go into talking about sales. Tonight's session will be divided into 4, right? In the Let's Talk Sales, the first one is repositioning to attract high-paying clients. Repositioning to attract high-paying clients. The second is how to make tons of money selling what you sell. How to make tons of money selling what you sell. And the third is how to stop losing clients to bad sales. How to stop losing clients to bad sales. And the last is do's and don'ts in closing your clients during sales. Yeah, please, Gideon, can you help me mute your mic? Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Yes, thank you. All right, so tonight is going to be a great night. Like I said, Gideon has said that I'm a very busy person. I've been busy and I've been avoiding speaking engagements. And sincerely, I've just been saying no to a lot of persons. But when this came to my desk, I, of course, didn't want to say no. I wanted to say no, but I had to reconsider. And I'm here. So tonight, let's do this. So first of all, repositioning to attract high-paying clients. But first of all, before you go about trying to reposition, the question is, are you even positioned? Before you go about trying to reposition, the first question is, are you positioned? So if you're talking about trying to reposition, it means you're positioned somewhere, and probably you're not maybe making a lot out of it, or you're not enjoying the full benefits out of it. But if you're not positioned somewhere, then I don't think repositioning is for you. You've got to do something first. You've got to position first. I tell people you've got to position for profit. If you do not position for profit, unfortunately, profit will never, ever come to you. The first thing you want to do to making sure you make profit, the first thing you want to do is you want to position for profit. So bringing it down or bringing it up, you're talking about repositioning. It means you are positioned somewhere. The question is, how visible are you? How visible are you? First of all, to position, you've got to be visible. We have got to be, because people buy from who they know. Right? I know you've heard people buy the priority factor. People buy from who they know, like, and trust. It is not like, know, and trust. It is know, like, and trust. People first buy from people they know. So how exactly are you making yourself known? Right? The reason why you are called a scam is because nobody knows you. Yes, the reason why you're called a scam is because nobody knows you. And you're making us believe you are a scam. Yes, you're making us believe you are a scam, even if you're not. You're making us believe that you're a scam, even if you're not. Why? Because you are not yet positioned for profit. So how can you reposition when you're not even positioned? So the first thing about positioning is to be visible. Are you where your ideal customers can find you without having them needing to reach out to you first? So a lot of persons are on WhatsApp currently, and in their mind they are positioned. Hell no. That's not how to position. Because think about it. If at every point in time a customer wants or needs to buy from you, they need your WhatsApp number, you're not going to make tons of sales. You might make 1, 2, 3 sales from your current WhatsApp list or contact list. But what of those people who never saw your status? What of those people who never heard about you? What of those people who don't know about you? How do they buy from you? That means you have to get into your WhatsApp again, and you have to prime before they buy from you. Now, how long would it take you to do that? And let me tell you something you don't know about high-ticket clients. High-ticket clients, they have got ego. So high-ticket client is not going to come and tell you, Precious, give me your number. I'd like to start viewing your status so I'll know whether to buy from you. No. High-ticket client don't do that. So you be broke not to position your profit. You keep staying broke. You keep probably attracting sales of 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, 10K, and those low ticket sales, right? But if you want to close deals from $1,000, my dear, you've got to position first for profit. Moving on, if you are positioned for profit and maybe you're not yet making profit, then there is something you're not doing right. And what exactly is that thing? Maybe you're positioned on the wrong platform. You're positioned where your customers are not. Right? Let me give you examples. Let's say you sell health products and your target audience is people from age 70 to 80 to 90. And you heard that have got to be visible, and you go take a platform like TikTok. Great. People are on TikTok, aren't they? Of course, people are on TikTok. But the question is your ideal customer on TikTok? And you went on TikTok because you thought, oh, I need to be visible, because Victoria has said you've got to be visible to ensure you attract profits. Now you want to position yourself on TikTok. But the question is, my friend and dear salesperson, is your customer on TikTok? So the 60-year-old man does not even know what TikTok is, talk less of downloading TikTok, talk less of viewing videos on TikTok, talk less of liking it, or talk less of going on your live videos, or probably even searching your name. He doesn't know, or he can't even operate that technicalities. And there you are positioned. You're not going to make sales there because he's not there. She's not there. So what do you have to do in that instance? You reposition. The question you should be asking yourself is, where are my ideal customers? Where are my ideal customers? So when you do not ask this question, you see Clara going on Facebook, you also go on Facebook. You see BC going on Twitter, you also go on Twitter. The question you're not asking yourself is, are my ideal customers there? So my ideal customers are on Twitter, my ideal customers are on Instagram, my ideal customers are on LinkedIn, my ideal customers are on Facebook, and that's exactly why you find me there. Everywhere you find me, you will find my ideal customer. So my question to you is, can we find you where your ideal customers are? If you can't find you there, you're not ready to make sales. So the thing you want to work on repositioning is you want to check, I'm on platforms, fine. I'm currently on platforms. But is my ideal customer on this platform? And not just is my ideal customer on this platform. Can my ideal customer identify that I am on this platform? If they cannot, you're not ready to make sales. So for you to make sales in this century, for you to make sales in the 21st century of marketing, sales, and closing, my dear, you've got to position for profit. So in case you're positioned, but you're not making sales, you've got to reposition. Now, moving on. How to make tons of money selling what you sell. Now, after understanding where your ideal customers are, you want to now make tons of money selling what you sell. Now, here's exactly how to do that effortlessly. I'm just going to break down some things and move forward real quick. I want to take questions, like more questions tonight, right? Now, how exactly do you sell tons, or do you make tons of money selling what you sell? The first thing you want to do is you want to define how much money is to you, or you want to define how much sales is to you. Now, the problem with a lot of people today is they do not define what sales is to them. That is why when they see people, other people's alive, they get depressed and frustrated. Now, think about this. You want to close high-ticket deals, and there is someone who is currently closing low-ticket deals. Now, what's your business with this person and you? Nothing. But the problem you have is you're looking here and you're looking there, and you're getting depressed every day. Now, look at this scenario. You want to make $1,000, and you see another person who says is earning daily a lot, and it's just making 1,000 naira. Now let's calculate the math. Do the math clearly. If this your friend or this person you see who claims he earns daily a lot, but it's just 1,000 naira in 30 days, if he earns 1,000 naira from one person in 30 days, he has only made 30,000 naira. But if you really want to close high ticket, and let's pretend you only close one client in a month, what is the first high ticket client or high ticket income? What's the first range of income? The first income is $1,000. Now, can you compare $1,000 with 30,000 naira? No, right? So $1,000 is greater than, if you did math, $1,000 is, if there is anyone like far greater, $1,000 is greater than 1,000 naira times 30 days. You see that? $1,000 is greater than 1,000 naira times 30 days. Now, if you do not define your sales, if you do not define what sales is to you, you see that guy claiming is earning daily a lot, you'll be very frustrated. And not understanding that guy, we don't even have a relationship with what we sell. We're not offering the same thing. We're not targeting the same clients. Do you see that? So the first thing you want to do when you want to make a ton of money is you want to decide what exactly is a ton of money to me. Some of you, a ton of money might be maybe 100K, maybe. Some of you, a ton of money might be 500,000 naira, maybe $1,000, like that. Some of you, a ton of money might be $1 million naira. Some of you, a ton of money like 7 figures. You've got to define it. What exactly is a ton of money to me? When you do not define what exactly a ton of money is to you, you see, you discover you become broke, you become depressed, and you start looking for the secret to this sales, the secret to that sales. But is that really the fault? No. Is that really the challenge? No. Right. What exactly is the challenge? 1 minute. What exactly is the challenge? It's very simple. It is because you never defined. You never defined what sales is to you. The first thing you want to do, or the second thing rather you want to do, is you want to define what sales is to you. Moving on how to make money, ton of money selling what you sell, is you've got to sell what people need. 1 minute, please. All right. Like I was saying, you've got to sell what people need. You know, the problem with a lot of people today is they sell what they like. Yeah. If you sell what you like, just get ready to be broke, or get ready to stay broke. Now, don't sell what you like. If you sell what you like, maybe you like to view the outcome. So I like for breakfast, I like to take eba. Right? But my new customer need bread. So I'm selling what I like, but these guys need bread and they need tea. Now think about it. They don't want eba. To them it's heavy, they feel it's heavy. Now, if you sell what you like, you discover that you cannot buy what you are selling. Right? And you be broke. So what exactly do? You sell what they like, you sell what they need, and you sell what they want. So the first thing you have got to define what sales is for you. The second thing is you've got to sell what they need, not what you need, not what you want. Sell what they want. Now, the third thing is to sell to the right customers. You know, the problem with a lot of people is they have got great products. This product can do a lot of things for them, but they do not sell to the right customer. Now, in that case, get ready not to sell, right? Because you start getting objections, and people will start finding this script and that script that teaches them how to handle this objection and that objection. But is that really the key? No, it's not. Right? So you've got to sell to the right person. Now think about it. You want to build an house, you're a builder, right? And let's say you go pitch a 5-year-old boy, right? You're a builder, or let's say you're a painter. You go pitch a 5-year-old boy and tell this boy,
young boy, I want to paint your house. He's going to say, great. He's going to even suggest colors for you. What's that? What's that color in my poster color? Oh, I think I like red and I like blue. Okay, paint our house red and blue. Fine. He's interested. Paint our house red and blue. Now, oh yeah, come and pay. You see, he's mute. He can't pay. He's not the buying person. Like, he's not the potential customer for you. This is why you've got a lot of persons saying, I'm interested, but they do not have the money. I'm interested, I do not have the money. Just take it back to you selling to a 5-year-old child who is a son of the owner of the house. He lives in the house, but he's not the right person. He cannot afford, he does not have the buying power. So the question is, does your customer have the buying power? You want to sell a ton, you want to make a lot of money, does your customer have the buying power? If your customers do not have the buying power, you're not going to sell anything. You're not going to sell. The question you want to be asking yourself is, does my customer have the buying power? If they don't have the buying power, forget about selling. Right? So I mentioned one. Go to the comment and tell me the first one. Under how to make tons of money selling what you sell. What's the first one? What's the second? What's the third? Let's see before I move forward. What's the first? What's the second? And what's the third? I'm waiting for you. What's the first? What's the second? And what's the third? Yeah, go to the comment, and tell me. Awesome. Buluwati person, the first was to define what sales means to you. Thank you very much. That's the first. What's the second? What exactly is the second? Yes, what is the second? Awesome. What's to sell is to sell what people need. I love that. I love that. Give me the thought. Give me the thought very quickly. Give me the thought. That's brilliant. Yes, if your customer has the buying power. Now, if your customer has the buying power, those three things will help you sell a ton of, or make a ton of money. Now, back to what people want and what people need. Now, most times you can do it in such a way whereby you sell to the majority, right? If the majority likes it, my guy, my friend, put it out there. Just like see Dangote, you use Dangote's product today. I don't want to know how, but you did. Either you took salt, sugar, whatever, you just took Dangote's product today, right? So if you cannot afford cement, you can afford this, right? And this is why I say options makes closing easier. So here's exactly what I do to make sure I make a ton of money. I don't have products that sell from $1,000 and more, right? I have products that are for $10,000. But can every client in my list afford $1,000? The truth is no, they can't. But what do I do with them? I create a product they can afford. This is why I say options makes closing easier. Options makes closing easier. The question is, do you have options? Right? Or are you just rigid and stiff-necked that you decide to create other product and you lose sales? Right? So you want to create options. You want to create what you feel those in your client's reach or those in your avatar can afford. Right? And that's that. Now, I'm moving on to the third. I want to take questions real quick, right? I'm moving on real quick to the third. How to stop losing clients to bad sales. How exactly do you stop losing clients to bad sales? Now, let me add to that. How do you stop losing clients to bad sales approach? Bad sales approach. Now, there's something about customer service. A lot of persons have very bad customer service. You have got coaches who teaches them that you must make the sale today. You must make the sale today. You must close that deal today. Wrong, right? Because the thing you do not understand is customers, not all will decide to buy today. Not every customer can buy today. Not everybody can buy today.
Now, understanding that not every customer can buy today, what will make them buy later or in the future? Very simple. It's your what? It's your consistency. And not just consistency, it's your consistency in the right way. Now, a lot of persons lose customers if they don't buy on the first day, they lost them. If you're doing that currently, I'm very sure you are broke because you're only selling to 1% of your audience. 1% of your audience can buy today. 1%, only 1%. If you put out the product, if you go to your status right now and you put out the product, you discover it's only 1% that gets it from you, no matter how cheap it is. You discover today, if you want to sell today, go to your status, put out any product, 1% to buy from you today. Why? Because the others do not know about it. You did not prepare them. You did not prime them. So people have got other things going on for them. They have got busy things they are doing. They have got things that is taking their attention, and you just flash them with your product. Now, even if they are your ideal customers, you know what's going to happen? Only 1% of them is going to buy today. But moving on, by showing up consistently. This is why I'm sorry for a lot of persons. You come online and boom, you just put out the product today and boom, you don't hear anything about it again. You are the real scam. If you're doing that, you are the real scam. Yes, you are the real scam. For putting out the product on just one day, I'm not talking about it again. You are the real scam. So what exactly is the right thing to do? What is the right thing to do? You want to preach it continuously. Let me say this to you, in case you've not heard it, it takes about 7 times. 7 times. Listen to me. It takes a minimum of 7 times for a customer to see and keep seeing before they make a buying decision. So maybe at the first time they are like, okay, let's be sure it's not a scam. And boom, you try selling on the first day. Let's say you didn't sell on the second day. They say, yes, you got it right. That guy is a scam. You're not going to make that sale right. You've lost that customer. But if you showed up on the second day, because I think this guy is serious. Let me give him a chance again. Let me give him a chance. Let's sure it's not a scam. They want to confirm. If on the second, after the second day, you don't show up again, thank God, they say to themselves, thank God I didn't buy on the first day, on the second day, I'll just have bought a scam product. This guy does not believe in his product, and maybe that's why he's not putting it out. Boom, you've lost that guy. Now, if you showed up on the third day, now, I need to find this money. This is why you now get people come to your DM and say, please keep a slot for me. Please, how long would this, please, when would you start your program? Blah, blah, blah. Now they are showing a form of interest. Right? That's happening on the third day. And on the fourth day, either they are buying from you or they are maybe setting, oh, okay, I really did not budget this. I need to do this. I need to achieve this. I need to do that. Okay, I'm expecting my salary at this time. I'm expecting my salary at that time. And boom, it comes. But if you just showed up on the first day, on the second day, on the third day, and stop showing up, guess what? You've lost the sale. They're not buying from you. So the right thing to do is you want to consistently show up rightly. Now, how do you show up rightly? A lot of persons think that's exactly what is called pull-up, right? Now, a lot of persons think pull-up is just by you sending me payments, reminders. You've not made this purchase. You've not done this. You've not done that. Guess what? You're showing me that you're needy for my money, and I'm not going to give you that way. So the best way to sell, the best way to follow up is to give me valuable information before you even show me a payment reminder. Give me valuable information that can help me even though I've not bought from you. Give me valuable information. Have you tried this? Then you put out something that can give me maybe 0.1 result to 10% result. Have you tried this? And it's right. And it works for them. Boom! They can buy from you. Wow. So he's giving this for free. What would his paid stock look like? Like, you want to get your audience thinking like this. Wow, he's giving this for free. What then would his paid stock look like? And this is exactly how people think about me. Now you're listening to me for free. The truth is, after this session, a lot of persons will be like, wow, so Victory gave this for free. What then would this paid stuff look like? Boom, I made a sale. And this is exactly how it happens. This is why my programs, my classes, you find from 100 participants to 1,000 participants and more in paid programs. Why? Because I understand this formula, I use it, and it works for me, and I'm passing it on to you. And if you implement it, it's definitely going to work for you. So don't just follow me up or follow your client up by just sending them payment reminders. I want to remind you that I have not made payment, so I'm following you to ensure you make payment. Blah, blah, blah. You're broke and you're needy, and we know it, and you're just indirectly trying to tell us. So the better way to do it is to show me that I want to help you, right? Show me how you want to help me. And don't just tell me you want to help me. Show me. See, in closing, it is proof, not talk. The problem with a lot of people is they like talking. So even though you have a great master class, even though you have a great program, can you show me from the outside that this stuff works? Right? And this is exactly what I do. This is why I'm on Twitter and I give valuable stuff that people use, and this thing makes them hundreds of thousands of naira for free. Right now, you're getting something that you would have paid for. But if you try what I'm giving you right now, you can also make hundreds and thousands of naira. So people who come to my class are people who now want to step up their game and make millions of naira or millions of dollars. I've seen people and I help people who make millions of naira and millions of dollars. Now, how exactly did that happen? Because my free stuff gave them results. So the question is, does your free give people results? If no, they're not even ready to make sales. They're not ready to make sales. And in case you sell services, right, you give us tips. Now, let's say you sell cars, and maybe they have not bought from you. Then you want to put me in a place of wanting to buy from you, right? You want to say something like, what transport system are you using right now? Okay, here's exactly how to manage your funds till you get your complete fee to get a car. Right? So imagine you're giving me a material that teaches me how to manage my funds to make sure I add up to what I have right now to buy a car. Wow, I need that. And you show me before I even buy a car, here's exactly how you can manage your petrol before getting a car. I'm interested. And this is exactly how you can do it. So, like I said, your approach to your customer is very important. A lot of persons have bad approach. And this is why when you have a bad approach, I prefer going to the next person. And guess what? When I go to the next person and the person delivers me an awesome service, I'll leave you. Even though yours is cheap, I'll leave you and go to the next. Now, the last one, do's and don'ts of closing. I'm about taking questions. Get your questions ready. And do's and don'ts of closing. Now, the problem with a lot of people is they love to talk. Now, when you talk, how do you make money? No way, because you don't even know what your customer needs. So you know what you need, but you don't know what they need. And how exactly do you know what they need? You know what they need by asking questions. Now, let me give you a cheat script that you do not know. It is this. Humans naturally think that the person who talks the longest is in charge of the conversation. And actually, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. So humans naturally think that the guy who speaks the longest or the babe who speaks the longest is in charge. But the truth is, the guy who asks the questions is in charge. Because here's exactly what happens. When you ask questions, you have the opportunities to listen to both the spoken words and the unspoken words. And many people do not know that they can get a lot of information from the unspoken words. So let's say you're before a real customer, like you're before a customer, and maybe you're not doing an online service like many of us are doing today. I do online, I also do offline. So this is why I'm relating this with you. Now, let's say you're not doing an online service and your customer is folding his hand like this and is saying, I'm interested. You already know he's lying. Right? You cannot be interested and be dull and be sad. Sad people don't buy. So you want to see how he's reacting. So your customer walks in that door and you want to say, how exactly are you doing today? How's the family? Tell me more about it. So, and you're making him relaxed, right? But you just came in and you want to sell to him. You're not going to make sales, right? So you want to ask questions. The do's is you want to ask questions. The don't is you want to stop talking the most. Stop talking the most, right? Ask questions the most, and boom, you see yourself make great sales and be happy and be glad, beat your finance and get great results. At this point, I want to stop here and take questions. This is almost 9:15, and I think I started by 8:40. That's how many minutes? It's time, guys. Let me take questions. Mr. Gideon is Mr. Gideon.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Before the questions, there's something that I want you to let them know. You know, at the beginning of this year, you said something that went viral, and I took it, and it also affected my everything about me, or my how my everything about me. He says there are 3 skills that we need to have this year. I don't know whether you can still remember. I don't know whether I can let them know about these 3 skills. It's very important.
Okay, great. All right. That's a good one. Thank you very much for the reminder. I actually see it on every presentation I pop in, but I just went straight, believing as you started the point with repositioning. So I just guess these guys already are positioned and maybe they're not making money. But let me help you. If you're a new entrepreneur, if you're new on the internet space, 3 things will help you make money online. The first is copywriting. So maybe you're a designer in the house, and I know I said this to designer. 3 things will help you make money as a designer. The first is not graphic design. The second is not graphic design. And the third is not graphic design. So let's say you are a network marketer. 3 things will help you make money online, or 3 things will help you make money as a network marketer who is on the online space. The first is non-network marketing. The second is non-network marketing. And the third is non-network marketing. What other skills do we have? 3 things will help you make money as an online coach. The first is not online coaching. The second is not online coaching. The third is not online coaching. You can give that and tag that whatever it is you do. But I can tell you 3 things that will help you make money online. My friend and whoever is listening to me right now, the first is copywriting. The second is traffic generation. And the third is closing. The first is copywriting. The second is traffic generation. And the third is closing. Briefly, let me explain to you real quick what this is and why exactly is it important and why you can't do without it to make money online. Now, the first is copywriting. What is copywriting? Copywriting is using the written words to sell. The truth is the word has gone online, is not going back offline. Yeah, majority of people now make majority of their decisions online. So people no longer go to the airport, or if I wouldn't like to use people no longer, but maybe a few of them. People no longer go to the airport to book their flights. So what exactly do? They book it online from the comfort of their phone, right? I remember when I was traveling to Lagos, and I did not even know where the airport was. But it was so funny how it was the day I even went to the airport, the day I knew the airport was the day I was flying. Right? How did I do everything? I did everything from the comfort of my phone. The truth is, the majority of the people you see today make their decision online. Now, how exactly is that important to you? Why exactly am I even telling you that? The truth is, without copywriting today, you can't make money online. 2 things defend you online. The first is your written words, and the second is your pictures. I don't want to go deep into that right now, but just take it from your written words. Now, written words is what words are you using? If people see what you write, are they compelled to buy? Now, a lot of persons use their status to catch crew, but my status, my WhatsApp status, at least gives me over $1,000 monthly. My WhatsApp status, right? Gives me nothing less than $1,000 monthly. What you use to catch crews is what pays me. I don't want to talk about other platforms right now. I don't want to go into that. But now, on my status, am I going to do videos like this? Am I talking to every single person? No. What am I just using? The written words, my written words, right? Copywriting is using the written words to sell. Have you ever bought anything online before? If yes, copywriting made you buy it because you didn't see anybody there. Nobody was there. But you bought. That was copywriting. Should you learn it? You do need to learn copywriting. The second is traffic generation. Now, what exactly is traffic generation? Traffic generation is driving people to see what you are selling. You can have a great product, and if nobody knows about it, nobody's going to buy from you. This is why you have many people who say they are making impact, but yet they are broke. Why? It's very simple. They've got a great product, but nobody knows about them. So if nobody knows about it, nobody's going to buy from you. So you've got a great product, but yet nobody knows about it. How do you expect people to buy what they don't know? So just see that you're a scammer forever people trying to do that. So how exactly do you help that? You drive people to come and see what you're selling. Think about it. You open a shop and nobody knows that shop. And then get ready to be broke. Get ready to stay broke. Get ready to stay in the highness and the fullness of brokenness. Right? Now, what exactly do you need to do? You need to drive people to see what you're selling. So if you're not driving leads daily, you're driving poverty daily. So you actually have to be driving something because if nobody knows what you're selling, nobody will buy what you're selling. And currently, look at your WhatsApp list. Look at your status. Look at those of your status. Aren't you tired of just your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your friends who are broke, and maybe your church members broke, and they can't afford what you're selling? In fact, they are discouraging you right now. How do you expect to make sales? How do you expect to make sales? You see, you won't even make sales. So what exactly do you need to do? Go talk to strangers, my friend. Go talk to strangers. Now that's for traffic generation. The last is closing. What is closing? Closing is, I know you're told, the high-tech closing coach is here to teach you. Yes, I'm known as the high-tech closing coach. What exactly is closing? Closing is helping people to buy. Let me tell you, my friend, nobody likes to be sold to, including you. You do not like to be sold to. But guess what? People love to buy. Go to ShopRite. You see people who stay in traffic just to get to ShopRite. Why? They love to buy. So people hate to be sold to, but yet they love to buy. How exactly do you tap into that? You tap into that by helping people to buy, by assisting people to buy. And that's where I'll cut the curtain from here. Gideon, Mr. Gideon, please take over. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Wow, you've done so marvelously well, sir. Wow, wow. So if you've gotten value from this, just type just type 111 on the chat if you've gotten value from this before we start asking questions, please. If you've gotten value from this, just type 111. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. Thank you, Akingba Buluwatife. Yes, I've seen Buluwatife. Yes, we're waiting for you. Yes, I've seen Adijari. Blessing. Wow, that's great. That's great. This is great. Yes, awesome, awesome. Yes, so start dropping your questions. So our King Closer will, Godwin, yes, I've seen that. God bless you. That's great. So start dropping your question. So there's a question here by Bolu Watife. She said, I'm very interested in knowing more about sales and marketing. Are there any resources, books, courses that you can recommend to me to learn more about sales and marketing? So can you take that one?
Okay, great. Yeah, Bolu Watife, you're interested in sales and marketing. of which is great. That's the best thing to invest your time, your resource, and your energy at the point in time because the truth is there are a lot of product out there, a lot of product. We have got a lot of creators, and we have got a lot of persons create stuff, and you almost do not even have to create a new stuff today. You can just leverage by selling other people's stuff and make you money. Now you talked about wanting to know marketing. Um, there are resources, of course, yes, but I see sincerely. I sincerely don't give people outside resources like books. I don't do that. Now, here's exactly why I don't do that. I don't do that because it will get you more confused, right? I see a lot of persons say they are giving people libraries, and I'm like, so amazing. You just got this guy more confused because this guy is reading these tactics that was meant for 7, 10, 20 years ago, and then you're reading it and you're so confused. You know exactly what to do. You want to do something like this. You want to shout out for recent marketers. Like, fine, are they not knowledge in previous years? Of course they are. But I don't think you want to go deep down into that, except you want to keep into sales. But if your intention is to make money, look out for the recent guys and sign up for their programs. There are some programs that are affordable today. You could see the ones of $20, $50, $100. You want to start with something like that, and that'll be very helpful to you. Boluwatike, please, is your question answered? And are there materials? Yes, there are many on YouTube, but don't get yourself confused. Just look out for someone who understands your language, speaks your language. When I mean speak your language, I mean the person understand where you are right now in your life. I mean speak, okay, let me share my experience with you. I remember I started closing in the year, I started listening to closing in the year 2018, 2019, yes, back to back, right? But I was very confused. And this is why I'm telling that to you. I was looking for this material and that material. And at every point I got a new material, I also always felt like, man, I have not even started knowing anything. I was like, God, when do I, how? 2018, I was broke. 2019, I was still broke. I got to the online space on 2020 because I was asking myself, how exactly do I start implementing this thing? So I got people who were just teaching me, but I never knew how to implement. It was in 2020, during the period of June, July, I started to implement this stuff. And in June, July, I made my first 44 or 48,000, 48,040 naira. And it was that crazy. That was exactly when I started to implement. That same year, I made my first million. The next year, I helped hundreds of people make their first million. In the previous year, in 2010, I don't want to go into that. I made somebody make his first 1 million, but I not made mine. So in 2020, I made my first million. In 2021, I help people make their first 1 million, like a lot of persons, numbers, hundreds of persons. And in 2022, I have a goal to make another, just I have a goal. I put systems in place and we are going to over 1 billion in sales and profit. Yeah, Boluwatike, is your question answered. You're welcome. I celebrate you, great. Let Mr. Gideon please go for the mic. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Yes, so I don't know whether you can also add those. I don't know because some people like, but people they don't like reading at this time. Maybe at this time don't even like reading. Maybe what those they can watch on YouTube. Those people you can recommend for them, sir. I don't know whether it's also important. I believe it's important.
Okay. Yeah, great question. If you want to look for a guy on YouTube who teaches sales and marketing, you can first start by starting from Victory Markson. What you're going to do, you find some of my trainings on sales and marketing. Then you can also, if you want to go outside the Nigerian market, find people like Dan Locke, You can also find Grant Cardone, Brent Tracy, these guys again. Maybe that could be okay for you for now, and start using whatever it is you're using, right? And that'll be helpful to you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you so much. Is there any question?
Yeah, for copywriting, there are guys who teach copywriting and very good in copywriting. Alex Catoni. Yes, Alex Catoni is someone you can check on. I'm trying to remember names. Alex Catoni, that's the name I can remember. Dalok also teaches copywriting. You can also take a few lessons from there. And these guys also have paid programs. So let's start from somewhere.
Okay. Yes. So thank you so much, sir. Is anyone with questions before we wrap it up? So that because tomorrow is Sunday, so that we can go prepare ourselves and allow Sir Victory to rest himself. Yeah. Is there any question? Okay. I want to thank all of you for being around. You can see Pastor Matthew, Joe, Adejare, David Eze, Godwin, Okore, Oluwaseun. God bless you all for being around. You've really taken out time to add value to yourself by being here. I want to just quickly summarize what he has said. I was taking notes down. Make sure, number one, you define what you want. Define what you want. Have a target. Yes, have a target, because if you aim for nothing, you're going to get nothing. So as a person, even at the beginning of every year, every month, have a target. I know that was what Savitri said in his positioning for profit during the January time, and I took that serious. Have a target for yourself. Don't just come out and just have a target for yourself. And also know what people want. What are the pain points of people? What are the things people are really desirous to have? To provide solution. You see, the amount of solution you provide, that is also the amount of money you're going to make. Yes, make sure you're a solution provider, and also be consistent. Very, very important. Consistency is key. It's very important. Be consistent in showing up. Just like somebody said, those people that sell suya, you see, they are always consistent in their place of beauty. That is why you come to see them. Or those people that sell provision or buy, be consistent in your marketplace. And I believe all that other things you've learned, you're also going to put into practice. I want to once again thank Sir Victory for giving out time to be here. Sir, thank you so much. God will really bless you. I know this is what people pay to hear, but you just offer this value free. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for giving out your time. God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. So your final words.
Sorry, 1 minute, please. I can see Pastor Matthew in the house. As my leader, thank you very much for being on this session. I celebrate you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Your final words, sir.
Okay. The truth is, sales is easy, and I've seen a lot of rubbish online. And maybe I'll just talk about that rubbish and wrap up. My friends, you don't have to be a coach before you make money. You don't. You don't have to be a teacher before you make money. You don't have to be Victor Markson before you make money. For you to make money on the online space, offer what people need, and you make that money. I'll see you at the top. I'll be for you at the top. You're great, and I celebrate you. Thank you very much, Gideon, for allowing me to do this. I celebrate you, and thank you. I'll see you at the other side.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So we call it a day. God bless you all for being around. Thank you so much. So, sir, you can end the meeting.
All right. Thank you.